You see this guy?
Yes.
This officially means it's time for a segment we call the Doctor's Court, which is now in session.
Here comes the judge.
Yes.
Frothy, foggy cocktails might be a cool thing to see when you're out on the town, but one woman's experience with this trend sent her straight to the hospital.
A woman from Tampa, Florida went out for a birthday dinner with a friend at a hotel. But instead of ending the night in celebration, it ended with a trip to the hospital. Near the end of their meal, the two diners noticed a waiter serving a smoky dessert and showed their interest with the server. So when the waiter poured some smoke into their water glasses, little did the woman know this was liquid nitrogen. She then recalls within seconds of drinking the spiked water, she felt an explosive pain in her chest. She claims because of ingesting the liquid nitrogen, she had to have part of her stomach and gallbladder removed and is now suing the hotel. Was this just one freak liquid nitrogen accident, or should diners be concerned about their smoky drinks?
Attorney Anahita Sadagatfar joins us to discuss this case, which is really unfortunate. I am curious, have you all ever tried one of these cocktails?
Yes.
Or have you been somewhere where...
Well, yeah, they're served and you have the liquid nitrogen floating in there like a little iceberg. Yeah.
I mean, I use liquid nitrogen in my clinic all the time to freeze warts and destroy pre-malignant spots. So I'm actually very respectful of liquid nitrogen. I only handle it in a canister. I mean, we're talking about...
So you're not drinking
No,
it?
I mean, it's negative 346 degrees in liquid form. I mean, that's crazy. So I've never tried it in a drink or in a food, even though it was super trendy. I mean, there are ice cream places now popping up and cool desserts.
So I'm confused then, Drew. You were using drinks that had liquid nitrogen
I didn't
in them
make
while
it.
they were...
While they still had a little bit in there, and it's giving off the smoke.
It reaches a boiling point, and actually the boiling point is really cold. It's negative 320 degrees, and that's what creates the smoke when you have it in your food or in your drink.
Is there a case here?
Absolutely. This woman has a huge case against this hotel and restaurant. The law is simple, right? A restaurant has a duty not to cause injuries to its customers. And here this waiter was not properly trained, or he was trained and did this anyway, poured it in her water. And so the hotel is vicariously liable. What that means is they're responsible for the negligent conduct of this waiter, and they are going to have to pay her a lot of money for her damages and injuries here. You guys know she had to have her gallbladder removed, parts of her stomach removed, permanent injuries for life, not to mention the emotional distress that she sustained because of this, and that is worth a lot of money in a court of law.
And I feel really badly for this woman, and I'm sorry she went through all this, but the flip side is that when your drink is smoking, is there any personal responsibility involved there that maybe she should have thought for a moment before just downing it?
And that's a question that a jury will decide if this goes to a jury trial, right? So a jury can say, look, we'll hold this hotel liable, they did something wrong, we'll pay her X amount of money, but they can reduce that award based on how much they think she herself contributed to her injuries.
I mean,
And
so
this
this
is
wasn't
really-
even a cocktail.
No.
It was
The weight in her
her
water.
water
He poured
glass
it in the glass to make it smoke.
look cool.
And they didn't ask for it. This woman did not ask for it. She just said, oh, that looks cool. The waiter was using it on a dessert, and he just came and poured it into her drink. And so I think that further supports her
And that's why this is going to be a big dollar amount.
Right.
It'd be very different if, hey, everyone, we're going to pour some cocktails here with some liquid nitrogen. No one drink this. After I pour it, we're just going to watch this go for a little while, and then I'll let you all know when it's okay to drink it. You do that, and then someone chugs it immediately, then maybe there's no liability. But it is important, getting back to if you're having a drink like this, you know, the issues occur when you start drinking it immediately.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, you have to allow it to evaporate off.
Exactly.
But it sounds to me like...
And the waiter does give those instructions, if I remember correctly, that he says, okay, wait till this is done, then it's safe.
Should we even be using liquid nitrogen?
I don't
And
think
would
that's gonna
like
happen.
a case like this, if it goes high seven figures, I don't think there are going to be many restaurants out there saying, "Oh, let's get the liquid nitrogen in here."
It's too much liability, right? These lawsuits are more and more. We're seeing them more and more. And in this case, I guarantee you, this hotel will not have that on the menu after this.